Peace and love, everyone. Sending you all positive energy, high vibrations, success on your entrepreneurship, all love, all positivity. Today, I'm going to be speaking about an ancient symbol that was found throughout Kemet. It's very vital that we tap into the knowledge of our ancient ancestors to understand our origin, okay, and the different symbols meaning. Once we are connected with our ancient knowledge, we have the knowledge of the self, okay, and we gain a great deal of ancient wisdom and also power once we access the knowledge our ancient ancestors left behind for us, okay. So throughout Kemet, they had several symbols, ancient symbols, okay? And they all had a meaning, okay? 111 on the clock. Positive energy, high vibrations, ascended masters are near. Keep the thoughts positive, okay? So, this is the Djed, okay? And it's symbolic to a sore backbone, okay? So what happened in the ancient days was 333 on the clock. What happened in the ancient days was they used to, the deceased would pass away and they would sit up in a coffin, okay, just how the Djed sits up, and the soul will rise and go to the afterlife, okay? So this was symbolic to sending with a sar. That was an ancient practice that they study in African spirituality of ascending to a sar, meaning to tap into our higher level of consciousness, okay, the divine Ka. So this is basically symbolic to the Ka, because the Ka symbolizes the spirit, okay, the God that dwells within us, okay. So this is where the soul was released and went out into the afterlife, okay? So this showed us that we are eternal. We also are immortal, okay? After death, there's always life, okay? And that's what the ancients wanted us to be aware of and take the knowledge in, just so we can ascend and go to a higher level of consciousness and also transmute into different dimensions, different animal heads, whatever we chose to do. So also it had many concepts, okay, and it stood for regeneration, death and rebirth. What was it? The study of ancient gods, okay, so enduring the presence of the gods in one life, okay. It's set in the bottom of the coffins, like I said, and where the backbone of the deceased would lay, okay, in order for the soul to stand up and walk into the afterlife. So that's why it's set up like this, okay. It sits straight up so the ancients would be able to navigate and go to the afterlife, okay. So when we're dealing with the Djed, we also dealing with the embodiment of water, okay. We all do know that the ancients had an underground massive water system, okay, and in that water system they transmitted energy, gold, knowledge, technology, traveled, communicated, and sent out powerful energy waves into the universe, okay. So always be familiar with that. So the underground water system was very powerful. So this is symbolic also to the embodiment of water at the Giza Plateau in Kemet. Also stability of life, okay. The pharaohs used it for fertility as well, regeneration, like I said, rebirth, okay. So once the symbols were seen and they had like maybe the unk with it, It always was symbolic to more powerful. Every ancient symbol, 5:05 on the clock, had power. Okay, it was just more powerful when added with another ancient symbol. Okay, always be familiar with that. And it also was symbolic to the 4 pillars of the earth. Okay, so when we're dealing with earth, air, fire, and water, okay, them is the 4 elements of the earth. Now, the 4 pillars is symbolic to the structure of the earth that kept balance, was the 4 pillars. So it was symbolic to that as well. Okay, so always be familiar with that. So it was found in coffins. Okay, eternal life, stability, a solar backbone. Okay, embodiment of water. Okay, so when you see it, I got another picture. Just know the knowledge of the Djed. Okay, and what it was used for. Okay, so I love you all. I'm sending you all positive energy, high vibrations, success on your entrepreneurship, all love, all positivity. I love you all. If you have any questions, leave them in the description below. Okay, and I will respond back. I love you all, and I will be back with more ancient wisdom. I love you. Peace and love.